Unit 4.
Listening activity number 1. Listen to a telephone conversation and indicate whether the following statements are true or false by writing T for true, F for false, and N if the statement is not mentioned in the conversation.
Operator, can I help you?
I'm calling from a payphone in Ealing Shopping Centre. I've been trying to get through to a number for the past 15 minutes, but I keep getting a funny noise.
Are you sure it's the right number, sir?
Yes, I've checked in the telephone book. Are the lines busy?
What kind of sound are you getting?
A continuous humming sound.
Did you put in enough money?
Yes, I put in the correct amount.
What number are you calling, sir?
567-0802.
I'm sorry, sir. Could you repeat that once more slowly, please?
567-0802.
Ah, that explains it then. We've been having a lot of trouble with that area because of crossed lines. One moment, and I'll try and get the number for you. I'm just trying to connect you, sir. Your number's ringing now. Put in 20p, please.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead, please.
Listening activity number 2. You are going to hear some announcements. As you listen, answer the questions below.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for a moment, please. I have the final notices for this final session of the conference. Now, first of all, I'd like to mention that the cross-cultural session has been very popular, so we're moving the final discussion to room 203. That's room 203, which means that the grammar session will be changed from room 203 to room 302. That's the grammar session in room 302. I hope everybody's got that. Now I have a notice here that you must return your keys to the reception desk before you leave. Thank you. Turning now to your discussion records, I would like to see you return them to the session chairpeople by 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's 1600 hours. Thank you. Regarding coaches for the airport, they will be gathering outside the main building at 3:30. That's 15:30 hours. And there will be another one a little later than that. That's 17:50. That's 5:15. I'd like to ask you all to be there, ready for the buses, at least 5 minutes before the departure times, so we can all leave promptly and everybody will get home on time. Thank you. I have particular messages for Professor Hurst and Professor Cole and Professor Malnerchuk. I'd like to ask you three, are you here? Professor Hurst, Professor Cole? Yes, and Professor Malnerchuk. I'd like to ask you to collect your reprints from the conference desk before you leave. Thank you. Finally, I have a reminder from Professor Olson of Leeds University that the 6th annual convention of EFL will be held in Bangkok in October. I think you'll all be interested in marking that date on your calendar. That's the 6th annual convention of EFL, October. And I'd like anybody that's interested in that conference to leave your name at the conference desk. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it has been a very happy event for me, this conference, and I hope that you too have found it a happy and productive time. Thank you all for coming.
Listening activity number 3. You are going to hear a conversation between Jane and her parents. Listen to the conversation carefully and answer the questions.
There's a letter here for you, Mum.
Thanks, Jane. Oh no, not another telephone bill. I hope it's not as much as last time.
How much is it?
£130.94 for 3 months. How can it be so much? Your father and I hardly make any calls. You must have been using the phone all the time.
Only to speak to my friends.
Jane, I don't think you realise just how much it costs when you telephone your school friends, and you speak to them for so long, especially during the day. Why can't you call them after 6 p.m. when it is cheaper? Your father's going to be so upset when he finds out.
I'm sorry.
Well, being sorry isn't just good enough. I've told you often enough not to use the telephone so much. If you had to pay the bill, you wouldn't be so irresponsible with the telephone. You see your friends every day. Why do you need to phone them up as well?
Hello.
Hello. Look at this bill for the telephone. Jane has been phoning all her friends again.
£130.94 for 3 months. Jane, this has got to stop. We both told you the last time to be more responsible when phoning your friends, and not to take so long speaking to them. It costs too much. You'll have to pay half of this bill out of your wages from your Saturday job.
But Dad, that's not fair.
To teach you that the phone costs a lot of money, you'll have to pay half of this bill. You're lucky I'm not going to make you use the phone box down the road to make your calls.
OK, but it'll take me weeks to pay your half of £130.94.
We may have to get one of those phone locks and I'll keep the key. Then you won't be able to make any calls.
Listening activity number 4. You're going to hear a talk about underground tickets in London. Look at questions 1 to 8. Now listen to the talk and answer questions 1 to 8.
Underground tickets are available at all underground stations. Ticket prices for the underground vary according to the distance you travel. The network is divided into 5 zones, a central zone and 4 outer zones. Generally, your fare will increase the more zones you travel through. You must buy your ticket before you start your journey from a ticket office or machine. Keep your ticket for inspection and collection at your destination. The easiest and most economical way to travel around London is with a travel card. This gives you the freedom of London's trains, tubes, and buses in whichever zones you choose. It's perfect for the visitor because one ticket combines travel on the trains of Networth South East with the Underground, Dockland Light Railway, and most of London's buses. It's more convenient than buying separate tickets for each journey. Travel cards are available from any train or tube station. A one-day travel card is ideal for a day's shopping, sightseeing, and all tourist trips in London. You can travel anywhere you'd like within the vast 650 square mile travel card area. No need to keep queuing for tickets or carry a pocket full of change for ticket machines. Just use whatever form of transport that suits you best for any combination of trips. One-day travel cards can be bought from staffed train or tube stations after 9:30 a.m. on weekdays and any time at weekends. Travel card season tickets include 7-day, monthly and annual tickets. This is the modern, convenient and flexible ticket for your daily journey to work. For travel card season tickets, please bring a passport-sized photograph with you. Smoking is not allowed anywhere on the Underground. Smoking is permitted, however, on the back of upper deck of buses.
Listening activity number 5. You're going to hear a conversation about looking for a job. Look at questions 1 to 8. Now listen to the conversation and answer questions 1 to 8.
Look, here's one that might interest you.
What is it? Are you sure? The last one you sent me off to was a disaster.
Yes, look. It says they want a junior sales manager, and it looks like it's a big international company. That would be good. You might get to travel.
What kind of company is it, though?
Let's see. Yes, it's a textile company that seems to import from abroad. That's odd, isn't it? What else? They say the salary is really good. They operate a system of paying you a basic salary and then offering a sales commission on top of that. They say it's high. And, oh look, they give you a car to travel around in. Gosh, that's not bad, is it?
Do they say anything about experience?
Let's see. No, they want someone young with ambition and enthusiasm. Oh, yes, they want graduates. So that's okay. You've been to university. Now, what else? Let's see.
There must be some catch.
No, the only thing is that you have to travel. But then that's what the company car's for. Oh, and you have to be able to get on well with other people, because it says you have to be good on a team.
Perhaps I'll have a closer look at that one.